So this is a review for two movies that I despise. Oh, excuse me. I swear to God, every time I start recording, I get burpy. Ignore anything you see in the background. Halloween and Halloween 2 from Rob Zombie. When I first watched the original, not the original, but the first one from him, I was like, okay, this is cool. It's an okay take with unnecessary tits and sex. And then, before you say all horror movies, even the original had tits and sex. Yes, but his was just thrown in there because it was his wife. I'm sorry, but I think that's the only reason. There's a rape scene in the uncut version, which disgusted me to the point of I fucking hate this movie. Like, I hate this movie. I can't even watch the cut version without thinking about it. And I was just so disgusted. Now, Danny Trejo's, character, I'm not even sure if I'm saying his last name right. Trejo? I don't know. I loved how he tried to connect to Michael, how he tried to be a friend to Michael, before you even, realize that Michael is pure evil in all senses. He's trying to befriend him. He's trying to be that, buddy. Because he came in as a kid, and I don't know. But then Michael killed him. I was like, come on, he was the only one good to you. And then we move on to Halloween 2, which took on a weird, religious, spiritual aspect, and it made no sense to me, and it was just stupid. Particularly, I am not the biggest fan of Rob Zombie movies. I don't mind his music, I can get into it, but I can't get into his movies maybe that's what it is. Maybe I just can't get into his movies, so I couldn't give these ones, a fair shot. But that was just where my mind was. I could not, sit through them more than once. I actually tried, maybe last year, to watch them both when I first saw that they were on Tubi. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch them, right? Since this is the cut version, it's probably not gonna have that scene. I'll just rewatch it and be fine. No, I couldn't. I skimmed through some of the parts that were just, not important. And then I tried watching the second one, and I just could not get into it at all. I do, however, want to know, what's an update with the kid who played Michael? He played a serial killer so fucking well. How is he not more famous for horror movies? Chris Evans is a great horror actor. This poor man is probably mentally dead inside. This kid probably could have gone fucking the same direction, honestly. He knew how to do a death stare. That was amazing casting on his part. I wanted to see so much more from this child. Thinking he's gonna be an amazing actor. Maybe I just haven't looked him up enough to see anything else he's in. But I think he would have been great in horror as he got older. He could have been a great I can't think of the words to speak. So what are your thoughts on Rob Zombie's Halloween 1 and 2? What are your thoughts on the kid actor? I can't think of his name. I don't know his name. I've never looked him up, I don't believe. But I think he could have been great in more horror movies.